So this is the Yoga for Sitting protocol that Sophia Diaz has graciously offered our lineage. And it's a preparatory practice for Zazen itself, or you can use it throughout the day to bring your practice back to you. And the focus in the Yoga for Sitting is the spine itself, not as a concept of spine or an image of spine, but the feeling of spine. So begin by finding and feeling your spine as it is right now. And we're looking to establish both the down and up axis of your spine. So we begin with the down by feeling any area of your body that is touching the ground right now, or your chair if you're sitting. So this could include the front of your sit bones, perhaps your anus, perineum, genitals, the backs of your thighs and knees, the sides of your shins and ankles, maybe your toes, etc. That whole area that's touching we'll just refer to as the point. You can take 3 breaths into the point, and on the out breath, let go of any tension you feel in your body down through the point. As you do this, the lower half of the body can soften, and actually over time it begins to spread out. So the foundation of the down of spine roots down into the earth and also spreads out across the earth. Softening on the out breath. From here we can start to establish the up coming out of the down. For most of us this means pressing the sacrum forward or pointing your tailbone back behind you slightly. As the sacrum comes forward, the belly falls a bit more over the waistline. The solar plexus begins to lift. And at this point, the heart is actually reaching up toward the ceiling or to the sky. In any case, we're lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. And just notice if the down quality that you've established gets compromised as you lift up. It's a bit of a seesaw at this point sometimes. And if we lift up out of the down, we just soften back down and continue to lift up, 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 tucking the chin so that the top of the head is like being pulled by a string up. Tongue is on your upper palate, behind your teeth, your front teeth. And now the visual field opens. So we give equal attention to the periphery as we do to any objects near the center of the visual field, and we just soften the gaze. So this is the first step, down, up, through feeling your spine. Reaching up and just letting go of any tension down through the point. And after this is established, we begin to articulate each vertebra of the spine from top to bottom. So see if you can come down one vertebra at a time. Notice if you jump over any, and also notice any sensation you experience in each vertebra. as if we're going to touch the top of our head through our belly and touch our sacrum with the top of our head. Really rounding. And then find a breath in your lower belly. You can, over time, let go of any tension up your spine and out the top of your head, opening the spinal channel. And then reverse by pressing your sacrum forward first and uncurling from bottom up, one vertebra at a time. This is often a bit more challenging to do one vertebra at a time. And establishing a new down-up. Notice what's different in the felt sense of your spine. Again, gaze is soft. Soft fist and just tapping on your sacrum. The top of your sacrum is where two bony protrusions of your spine stick out, so you want to tap there and a little bit lower. Good. And now just feel your sacrum. Any movement or energy there at the base of the spine. Good, and now skin. So we're vigorously massaging all surface area of the skin, starting with your legs. Anywhere you can touch on your body, we're waking up. Go up to the head and save the arms for last. Come down the outside, up the inside. And now just feel your whole skin as one thing. Now we do 5 touch-ins to a forward fold. If you're sitting in a chair, at this point in the protocol, you can do all this standing. Okay, so we begin with an in-breath and lengthening the spine, and then on an out-breath, folding over. And on an in-breath, come up. You can tuck your right leg in, and out-breath. In-breath, both. And now your left leg in. Up. And now out breath over both. And stay for several breaths, deepening on each out breath. Good, and come up. Hands to the right, flip your legs around. So at this point, you can waggle your tailbone, both pointing it and tucking it. Point and tuck, and then find a neutral spine somewhere in between. feel your spine, and then let your entire front surface of your body surrender to gravity. So let go of your forehead and face, jaw, throat, shoulders and chest, solar plexus, belly, genitals, perineum, anus, your whole pelvis. Just let it go down into gravity. Or notice where you are holding tension. And then at the beginning of your next inhale, you're going to point your tailbone to where the wall and ceiling meet. As you begin to inhale, that will reveal your belly, then reveal your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your face, and look up. Look down at your nose and begin the exhale down. One vertebra at a time, exhaling to round your spine, and finally tuck your tailbone. And again, inhale, point your tailbone first, and roll up, receive, and begin to release. Let the breath open you. And at the end of your next cycle, come back to a neutral spine. And again, let the whole front surface of your body just sag. Just hang out. Notice where you could just let go a little bit more. Good. Now turn the tops of your feet so they're pressed into the floor, and push up onto your knees. Hands frame the sacrum. And we're going to do a back bend by first pressing the tops of your feet into the ground, which activates the legs first. So your thighs activate, then we press the sacrum forward. Open the solar plexus, and now lift the heart. It's not just bending, it's lifting it to the ceiling so you're getting length. And if you like, you can abandon your head, you don't have to. It's more about length than rounding over. And find a breath in your lower belly. Good. Come forward. Good. Right hand goes back with the head, left arm forward, and we switch. This is a gentle twist. You can try and catch your two hands with your visual field as they cross, keeping the gaze open, receptive. Good. And hands at your side. This morning we find gratitude for our practice, gratitude to any teacher or teaching that brought us to where we are now, and also gratitude for others practicing with us. So just a brief reminder, we now establish the down of spine, spreading out the point by breathing any tension on the out breath down out through the point. And we find an up coming out, other down. First over lengthening. Sacrum forward, solar plexus open, heart lifts, chin tucked, tongue on your upper palate, and open the visual field. And then we can relax slightly down, drop the shoulders, roll the shoulder blades back behind. Soften, soften, soften. Once the visual field is established as open, you can add the sensation in your face, or the sensation of your heart, or your whole body. Or you can merge the visual field with the auditory field. Simply, without much effort needed.